You know, all this time I just thought Aunt Lucy was making up the home for retired bears. I thought it was just a load of crap. But seeing it, it's a really nice place. Doesn't seem sinister to... Oh, it's run by nuns. Never mind.
Lucy always says, you can take the bear out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the bear. That was close.
Paddington in Peru is here to maybe possibly kind of not really end this franchise, because let's be honest, it makes far too much money for that. And it's got too easy a formula. You just have a little bear be nice to everybody, no matter how many hugely famous British actors are giant dicks to him. You have all of the twists be incredibly easy to guess, and you have every member of the Brown family have some sort of random problem that can conveniently be solved in about 2 minutes on their latest adventure. Yes, I still loved it despite all of that. But of course, when all is said and done, the really important thing is, what the fuck happened to Sally Hawkins? So why does Paddington go to Peru? Well, it turns out he was in the Amazon with Madame Web's mother right before she died researching spiders. No, it's because he gets a call from Olivia Col-nun, who tells him that his Aunt Lucy is missing him and stuff. So he just decides, oh, missing me? Well, that's a good enough reason for my entire family to get dragged around the world on a giant trip into the Amazon. And when he arrives, the old bag's buggered off and vanished again. But he decides, very intelligently, not to go after her, because that would be incredibly dangerous and could put his whole family in horrible, horrible, mortal danger. So the Brown family journey into the Amazon with the help of Antonio Banderas Hole, and it turned, you know, I know that when they go on a full adventure, it kind of seems like, okay, are they just ripping off other adventure movies? Are they just doing like an Indiana Jones here? No! Antonio Banderas was also a boat captain in the last Indiana Jones, but that is, don't know. Now see, you would think that going after El Dorado, the lost city of gold, and trying to find Aunt Lucy in the middle of the hugely dangerous Amazon jungle would seem silly or campy as a sequel after 2 wholesome family adventure style films just set gallivanting around London. And it should, but this is Paddington, so fuck you. So Paddington meets a bunch of bears who are just like him and immediately industrializes them and then steals all of their resources to bring back to England. He really is British now. Paddington also does make a comment about being a little bit from Peru, but a whole lot of brown. And I spit in the cinema on a child. I think it is difficult to follow on from Paddington 2, and maybe it does dilute the charm of this bear in these films a little bit by having just more and more of them, but I do think if they stopped here, they'd be doing pretty well. This manages to have almost the same kind of charms and joy and simple pleasures, and yet emotional punch and genuine comedy that the other films have. I wouldn't say it's as good as Paddington 2, no, but as good as the first one? Yeah, I'd say that's a fair shout. I think it has a fun narrative. Somehow it deals with genuine immigrant experience problems and homesickness and all kinds of things. And it's not at all ripping off Indiana Jones. For real. They do search for a lost link in civilization. Yeah. Paddington in Peru is a great movie. It's very fun. The cast is wonderful. Olivia Colman's obviously, her song, her character, everything about her is a huge highlight. Antonio Banderas talking to himself is way funnier than it should have had any right to be. And I think we have proof, finally, because if nuns are even evil in a Paddington movie, then they're just evil, okay? We all agreed on that? Good. I'm giving Paddington and the Last Crusade 4 stars. I love this movie, but he's not exactly Indiana Jones, is he? Even doing the hat thing. He does do the hat thing. Because he does spend... Spoilers here. He does spend half the film searching for his own echo. Like... Anyway, subscribe before I realize maybe I didn't like it that much.